Marvel Studios is about to break the internet because promotions and marketing for Avengers Doomsday are about to begin. And you might have seen online, Disney and Marvel have already begun teasing a really big event is about to take place. And they are referencing an Avengers Doomsday event, just to be specific. Now, it's not going to be a Chairs Part 2 video. We've been hearing mixed reports about that, but the latest report that we've heard basically tells us that that is going to be a little bit different than we thought it was going to be. But Marvel has basically been teasing that something is about to happen next week at CCXP. And again, it's specifically related to Avengers Doomsday because Sony typically handles anything for Spider-Man. In fact, Sony has had many panels at CCXP where they have shown exclusive first looks, which is what we believe Marvel is about to do at CCXP just a week away. What is going on, Cosmic Crew? Welcome back to the channel. We have a lot to go over today. Marvel and really the Disney Latin America and Marvel Latin America accounts have been teasing that something big is coming. You've probably seen it, but if you haven't, we have this one from Disney Plus LA, Latin America, and they tease a photo of Doom with Franklin Richards with the caption, "The world is getting ready for a new event." They have also teased that Fantastic Four ship showing up in the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, and it says they already started preparing for meeting, and what's your theory? And basically, these accounts have been teasing the three latest post-credit scenes: Captain America Brave New Worlds, the Fantastic Four First Steps, and the Thunderbolts, all of which have to do with Avengers Doomsday. So this is one, teasing CCXP, but two, specifically teasing Avengers Doomsday. So the event they're talking about is twofold: Doomsday and CCXP, telling us that something big is planned for CCXP, and it probably is going to be a look at Doomsday because the trailer is reportedly coming out December 18th. This has been backed by a report from Collider. So could Marvel be planning on showing footage for Avengers Doomsday at CCXP? It looks to be the case, which means that description of whatever is shown at CCXP is going to be out online, and we could even possibly get some leaks from the footage online as well, which of course we'll be sure to cover. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that. So a description is probably coming a lot sooner than we thought it was going to be, because when the trailer releases on December 18th, it's going to be attached to Avatar Fire and Ash in theaters. It's attached to the release. It's probably not going to release online that very same day. In fact, they'll probably give it the weekend. So publicly, online, that is, the trailer is not going to be available. We'll of course be sure to grab what we can and talk about what we can, but I think CCXP is going to beat us to that because they are teasing a pretty big event. And I think this is basically to promote the trailer. Marvel wants the description to get out. They probably want like a little leak to get out as well, because that's going to hype people up to go see the trailer in the theaters, because that's also a marketing stunt for Avatar Fire and Ash. You have to keep that in mind. These studios are businesses. They need to make money, and Avatar Fire and Ash is Disney. So they're trying to drive people to go see that movie. Of course, they're trying to get people hyped for Avengers Doomsday, but they really want Avatar Fire and Ash to make money. In fact, James Cameron even said he's unsure if they'll make a 4 and 5, which was already planned. He said that these movies cost a lot to make, and basically it has to make a lot in order for them to continue. He said he'd be fine if they stopped making these movies though. So it's all, big marketing and promotional stunts to drive traffic to the trailer and of course their movie they have coming out, Avatar Fire and Ash. Big thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. I have been having so much fun with Whatnot. Whatnot is a live streaming shopping platform where you can buy, sell, and auction literally anything. I've actually been having a blast getting some vintage video games and of course some Funko Pops because we love some good Funko Pops, and the deals on here can be just completely insane. All right, let's go for a little Mace Windu here. Put in a bid for this and it in. Oh, someone else bid it. We didn't get it, but it went for $6. There's something on Whatnot for everyone. Whether you're trying to sell some items or pick some up, it's the place to be. I've actually been getting into Pokemon cards again, and I've picked up some great Pokemon cards on Whatnot for really great deals. With the holidays coming up, Whatnot is a great place to pick up some really cool gifts. And here's the awesome part. If you're using the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen, they're giving you a free $15 to use on their app. The Funkos we've seen could have literally been paid for. So scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get started. I think this is actually going to be the start of basically the hype train. This is to get people hyped for December 18th. And no, it doesn't seem like we are going to be getting another chair video, at least not according to the latest report coming from My Time to Shine Hello. She stated, there will never be a second chair reveal for Avengers Doomsday. The people from the first chair reveal are the leads. The only one missing is Steve, and that's on purpose. The other roles in the film are small or cameo appearances, so no need to reveal them. She did state, though, I'm sure we'll get another chair reveal for Secret Wars, though, which I think does make sense. All of this, I think, makes sense because, yes, Marvel teased, oh, that's not everyone, though, right? That was actually Robert Downey Jr. who commented on the official production chair video post, and Marvel basically gave us the eyes and said, yeah, that's not all of them. But they never said they would reveal the rest of them, and I actually think it makes sense for them to not reveal the rest of them. That way, we have that suspense going in. Well, who else is going to be in it? Marvel said other people were going to be in it. Who else is there going to be? They can tease some in the trailers, but I wouldn't really expect people who have not been officially announced to show up in the trailer. I'm not expecting Tobey Maguire, Deadpool, and Wolverine to be shown in the trailer, although I do feel, and we basically know at this point in time that they are in the movie. But I feel like starting next week with CCXP, really starting with that first chair video, it's all about suspense. So the trailer's coming up. They want everybody to be talking about the trailer. They want it to break the internet when it officially releases online. So they're going to show it at CCXP, not confirmed, but seems like something they are preparing for based on the posts from the Latin America accounts for Disney and Marvel. They definitely have something big planned for it. And it is Avengers Doomsday related. So they're planning to do something that's going to get the internet talking, right? We're going to get description or leaks, whatever it may be. And then not too long after, December 18th, really not long after, just barely over 10 days, actually 12 days away, because the Disney panel takes place on, I believe, December 6th. So 12 days after, we're going to get the official trailer. And then from there, everything's going to explode. We've already seen the leaked art of what basically are promotional photos. Magazines are going to come out. Posters are going to drop. Just articles by a bunch of different news outlets who get exclusive interviews and such. It's all just really about to blow up in the best possible way. And what they are aiming for, what we've heard, what they are aiming for is even more hype, more excitement, more anticipation than Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, which is something big to shoot for, but they really do need it because there was really not too much buildup with Phase 4, 5, and 6. I think most of us know that by now, but they really do need to capture so much with that first trailer that showing a lot of Doom, which is what we've heard they're going to do, is necessary, but then they really just need to build off the hype of the first trailer. And that's where the interviews come out, the magazine covers come out, the magazine just full-length articles come out that are going to tell us a little bit more about Avengers Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. himself on Thanksgiving teased a connection between Doctor Doom and Iron Man, and the Russo brothers also teased a connection between Doctor Doom and Iron Man in a post as well. So there's a lot that we actually don't know about this movie. They'll give us a little bit of information when they start all of this marketing, but really, they're just trying to hype it up as much as possible to get Avengers Doomsday to be as big, or at least on as close as they can to the same caliber that Avengers Infinity War was, because really Secret Wars is going to be the bigger movie, which sounds crazy considering everything we've heard about Doomsday, but that's their goal, to have Secret Wars be the biggest movie of all time. Doomsday has that chance as well if it's just absolutely crazy and the marketing just crushes it and knocks it out of the park. And Robert Downey Jr. shown as Doom just really is like the best thing we've ever seen. It's possible Doomsday could be the biggest movie of all time. But it all starts with everything that they're about to release. I'm super excited. Let me know how excited you are in the comments down below. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of just the massive news that is about to drop. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.